Hello, teacher and classmates. My name is Miguel Acosta, and this is my project. Today, I talk about robots versus drones. Uh, in this opportunity, I begin with the Honda E2 DR robot. The Japanese company Honda has manufactured a robot called E2 DR that incorporates the state-of-the-art technology used in award-winning Asimo robots. It is a robot that is currently teleoperated by a human. E2DR is 1.68 centimeters tall and weighs approximately 85 kilograms. It has an autonomy of 90 minutes thanks to the built-in 1000 watts battery. These robots will be functioning in disaster zones. Engineers calculate by 2030 they will found some algorithm that the robot can express feelings from conversations with humans. Other characteristics of this robot is it's capable of moving on all types of terrain and spaces, including in areas that are flooded by water and temperatures between less 10 degrees to 40 degrees Celsius. Its features make a perfect robotic solution in the event of floods, earthquakes, or building collapses. This robot is available commercially at a price tag of at least $2.5 million, making it most expensive advanced humanoid robot on the market, and is currently teleoperated by a human. The main objective of a rescue robot is to find and save people lives without putting the integrity of the rescuers at risk. In the future, these robots will be rescuing a lot of people around the world, and we expect that we'll have saved thousands of lives at least after 1 year of using it. For the other side, the Large Combat Drone is an unnamed aerial vehicle (UAV) that usually carries aircraft ordnance such as missiles, AGMs, and bombs and hardpoints and is used for drone strikes. These drones are usually under real-time human control with varying levels of autonomy. Aircraft of this type have no onboard human pilot, as the operator runs the vehicle from a remote terminal. Equipment necessary for a human pilot is not needed, and resulting in a lower weight and a smaller size than a main aircraft. Many countries have operational domestic UCAVs, and many more have imported armed drones or have development programs underway. This drone will be functioning in war zones. Other characteristics of the Large Combat Drone is that are used in situations where manned flight is considered too risky or difficult for pilots. They provide troops with a 24-hour eye in the sky, 7 days a week. This is important for the zone wars and the tactical performance of the army. Each aircraft can stay a lot for up to 17 hours at a time, loitering over an area and sending back real-time imagery of activities on the ground. Usually the cost is not for one drone, is for a program. This is a program for building a large amount of drones for one objective, maybe for the military. And the program of this drone costs about $11.8 million. The operator runs the vehicle from a remote terminal and carries aircraft ordnance. The operator runs the vehicle from a remote terminal, and the principal purpose for this large combat drone is carries aircraft ordnance such as missiles and maybe bombs in hardpoints, and is used for drone strikes. These drones will be controlling for military objectives.
140 pounds, with a payload capability of 300 kilograms, 660 pounds. Payload options include electro-optical infrared sensors, synthetic aperture radar, ground-moving target indication, communications and electronic intelligence, electronic warfare, and hyperspectral sensors. General characteristics: crew, 2 on-ground capacity, 350 kilograms, 770 pounds. Payload length, 8.3 meters, 27 feet 3 in. Wingspan, 15 m, 49 feet 3 in. Gross weight, 1,100 kilograms.
In conclusion, we have a robot who was built for rescue people in disaster zones. Was configured for these objectives. For the other side, the drone, or the large combat drone, is a kind of robot, but controlling for other human, for a principal objective to resist to strike drones, to visualize maybe the war zone of the principal area for a long time. That drone can send images in real time for this area. For the military objectives, carrying missiles, drop bombs. This is in this way is generates minimum risk instead to send pilots for an aircraft. And that's all. I expect you will enjoy this project, and thank you to pay attention to me.